got into the finals in the World Masters Athletics competition in Lyon, and that was one of my most memorable experience. I did not expect myself to go into the finals. When I got into the semi-finals, I told myself it was a consolation. Yes, I got into the semi-final, and that's at the world stage event. And finally, at the finals, I got into 6th position for my 110 hurdles, which was a very, very good result for myself.
Alright, I think if we are talking about running per se, most of us will move from road running to trail. Obstacles or difficulties, I think, is more personal. For us, most of us will do it because we want to overcome a certain demons in ourselves. And for me, it's more on my deficiency because I used to hate running. So for me to progress from just basic running to road running and eventually doing the marathon majors and to trail, I was very fortunate because I had friends who actually taught me the key word. You got to make your weakest your strongest. So what was my weakest? I couldn't run, or rather I hate to run. So I found it as a chore. So I decided to make a chore into a hobby, and that came, well, through good friends and proper training, people who nurtured you. If you have a collective group of individuals who feel the same way, that will help you. Obstacle wise, I think obstacle is your own demons only. Most of us have, and I think most of them probably I think the general obstacle that most people face is peer pressure. For me, it will never be about peer pressure, because what I do, I already made up my mind. I plan to do it, and my group of friends will probably do it together. Whether or not as a group or single, we are all very single-minded in that approach. I think that's about it.
My family loved me going away on races. I think my 8-year-old daughter is definitely a fan, and she thinks it's normal that parents go and compete overseas. So I'm hoping that that pays off and she does the same. But yeah, most definitely they're there cheering me on when they can, every step of the way, especially her, and she's competing if she can.
Okay, running to me, I don't really run previously. From young, I do a lot of sports. I was a school basketballer, and I started really running. I do track and field, but I don't excel in those. It's great, so. It's only 2 years ago when my brother actually brings me in to start running. So I didn't like to train, but I just run leisure and I run happy, and I enjoy every moment. That's when I'm on my own. So usually when I'm running on the road or running on trails, I enjoy the sceneries and I enjoy what I have during that time, because it's where I self-reflect and do a lot of soul searching and to think of what I need to do ahead of me, and to just enjoy the journey. And running is really a passion for me, and I think most important, you have to enjoy what you're doing, otherwise you'll find a chore. And I think it's really good, and it keeps us really alive, and I think it's very important.
I'm taking on this Guaja challenge. The reason why I took it on, because a lot of my races are all about myself, achieving my own personal goals, but this time round I'm doing something bigger than myself. That means I'm raising funds, I'm inspiring other people to take up this challenge in their lives, and also we are raising funds for people who are beneficiaries of this fundraising charity. And these are the people who are homeless, people who are getting back on their feet again, teaching them how to make a living. And the Guaja challenge is actually from Cape Town all the way to Pietermaritzburg, which is about 1,700 kilometers, and we'll be cycling over 10 days, and that's going to take quite a bit of challenge from us. And on the 11th day, we'll be running the Comrades Marathon, which is 89 kilometers. All in, the whole idea of this is to epitomize the human spirit, about how we pick up and go and pick ourselves up and go again. So we want to inspire people along those lines. So that would be something that why I'm choosing to do that, rather than always picking up races just for myself.